I guarantee you fought with your siblings, your parents, your spouse, or significant other. We all fight with what we love, but the winners don't give up. And today we're diving into a topic that's incredibly important for anyone involved in network marketing: handling conflict effectively. So, in case we're meeting for the first time, we're the Beaches. My name is Brandy Shaver.
And my name is Carrie Hyam.
And we're Beach Boss influencers, and we teach network marketers like you how to grow a profitable network marketing business in less time using social media automation and influence marketing. So don't forget to smash that subscribe button and make sure you share your biggest takeaways of today's episode with us on social media. And please, for the love of all that's holy, please share this with the network marketers out there, because handling conflict effectively is something you're going to have to do if you stick in network marketing for very long. We've all experienced conflicts in our personal lives, whether it's with siblings, parents, or significant others. And let's be honest, those moments can be super challenging. But what if I told you that the ability to handle conflict is a crucial skill for succeeding in your network marketing business? In this episode, we are going to explore how to approach conflicts, turn challenges into opportunities, and grow as a leader in the process. So let's get started.
I actually love that we're diving into this because when it comes to conflict, it is inevitable. I mean, we are human beings, spiritual. So, we're spiritual beings placed on earth to have a human experience, right? And part of that is having emotions. And so, with living on in the earth with billions of other people, we're naturally going to have conflict. It's just part of life. And so we've, like Brandy had said, we've all fought with people that we care about, whether it be our siblings, our parents, partners. I mean, I feel like I fight with my son. He's 11 right now, and puberty is in full swing. And it's part of life, right? I feel like, I mean, I would never hurt him, but yeah, there's been times where it's gotten heated and yelling, and he thinks that Whit and I are out to get him. And it's just part the reality, right? It's the
Mhm.
reality of being a human being. And when it comes to conflict, if you can look at it as a natural part of relationships and organizations, you're going to fare off much better than somebody that is overly emotional about everything that happens. And so in network marketing, you're going to face various challenges, from disagreements with your upline to struggles with your downline. But if you look at every single conflict as a growth opportunity, then you're never going to lose, right?
Mhm.
Even if at the end of that conflict it ends up not going your way, you still haven't lost anything, because conflicts can be opportunities for growth, and they test our resilience. They're going to test our problem solving skills. And it's not about avoiding conflict, but instead having the emotional intelligence to handle it effectively.
Yeah, absolutely. So, what are some of the common conflicts in network marketing? Well, number one, disagreements. So, differences in strategy and vision with your upline can be challenging. These conflicts require diplomacy and communication. So, there's also downline struggles, right? Managing a team comes
Mhm.
with its own set of issues, such as motivation and performance problems. Also, I will say, if you have a downline, sometimes somebody brings somebody into the group and somebody in the downline knows that person and X, Y, and Z. And so it becomes this conflict that you have to manage, right? And then there's back ordering products, supply chain issues that can lead to frustration with customers and dissatisfaction. I've totally been there. That's one I hate more than anything, is back ordered products, because you
Yeah,
really can't do anything about it and they've paid for it, right? So
exactly.
IT issues. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Carrie.
No, I was just agreeing with you.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
So then IT issues, technical problems can disrupt your operations and affect your business performance. And listen, I'm the queen of technical issues. I'm not sure the reason, but whenever, I mean, and Carrie's experienced this too, whenever we've done a huge launch, or we're doing like a webinar to enroll thousands of people into our team, something always goes wrong, right? And you do
Mhm.
need the emotional intelligence to keep your calm and solve the issues, because if you're just burning everything down or punching holes in the wall, what's that going to solve, right? Nothing.
Yep.
And then there's corporate decisions that may tick you off. the decisions made by the company that impact you or your team. They could change the comp plan. They can put a new bonus. They can put, a new qualification for that next level that you weren't planning on. That again
Mhm.
is a conflict that you might have to deal with. Personal fears and new markets. So facing your own fears or entering new markets can be daunting and lead to international conflicts and
Yep.
eternal conflicts, right? So, maybe you have a team in Europe and their rules are different and they get to do X, Y, and Z and we don't, right? Like that's just part of building an international team. And then there's also politics and drama. So
Keep
office
that in
politics,
mind.
right? Interpersonal dramas. Maybe this person doesn't like this person, or this person needs more attention from you than this person. And it's another layer of complexity in your business. And then the nature of conflict, inherent part of the process. These conflicts are all part of the journey in network marketing. And understanding this can help you approach them with a problem solving mindset rather than being overwhelmed. And it's important to have, like Carrie said at the beginning, emotional intelligence
Mhm.
to go into a conflict, not with your feelings, but with facts, data, and diplomacy. that's,
Yep. And that can be super hard, right?
yeah.
Like, even, like, I mean, Brandy, you and I, like, over the years, we have done so much work just on our own mindset, on our own emotional intelligence, and, like, we've been through the ringer of so many
Yeah.
different things happened, and it's when we have hot heads that usually we make bad decisions
Mhm.
in those certain conflicts. Whereas when we go into it with more of like a diplomacy, like you had said,
Yeah.
right? Where it's just like we come in to try and calm the conflict, or at least come to an understanding of the conflict, it goes a lot better. So the first piece of this in strategies for handling the conflict is deciding if it's worth the fight, first of
Right.
all. I mean, how many, like, I don't know how many times, like, I let Demsley go outside now. I would have never done this with Kate's, right? Where going looking like an orphan, but I'm like, is it worth the fight to fight
Yeah.
with a 4-year-old? No, I've learned over the last 12 years that it is not worth the fight in certain things, right? And that's exactly the same with your business. Not all disagreements are worth fighting over. Like, what's the worst that can really happen? And that's what I ask myself. Like, what's the worst that's going to happen if I don't fight this? And then I make my decision on whether it's worth the fight from there. And then next, it's like focus on solutions rather than the conflict itself. Like when you can shift your focus from the problem itself to finding a viable solution, this proactive approach, it's more proactive, is what's going to lead to more effective resolutions. And then, you know, having effective leadership during conflict is also like a must in any conflict with your upline, downline, cross lines, all the lines, right? And having that solution oriented mindset, like studies have actually shown that effective leaders spend 80% of their time finding solutions rather than dwelling on the problems, right? They're looking for the good. What you focus on is what you're going to find. And they listen first and attack less. So, active listening can help you understand different perspectives and address conflicts more constructively. And I actually there was a quote that I heard, and it said, um, "If you looked at me from my point of view, I'm not the villain at all. Like neither of us are the villain," was kind of the thing. And it's all about perspective, right? Everything is about perspective. And so when you can address conflicts based on just trying to gain that other person's perspective and understand where they're coming from, a lot of times the conflict isn't even as big as what you thought it was.
Mhm.
And then leading through influence, like true leadership is about influencing others positively and not just wielding authority or a title. The second you come in like with a whip, nobody likes to be told what to do. Nobody likes a dictator. So when you come in more as a peacemaker, you're naturally going to find peace. And then, there is growth through conflict. Every conflict can be a learning opportunity if you choose to let it be. And it's an opportunity to learn and grow. So handling these conflicts well can enhance your leadership skills. It will strengthen your business and it will develop that emotional intelligence as well.
Absolutely. So the main thing here is leadership development. So as you grow as a leader, you're going to learn how to prioritize your battles. You just have to. There isn't,
Mhm.
it just becomes the way you work. So focus on what truly matters for your business and your team, and you really have to decide if you're going to go into a conflict like and die on the hill, right? Or if you're going to go in with that diplomacy, right? And hear people out and come up with a solution. So emotional intelligence is definitely something that we suggest you work on if you plan on being in this space, at all and for any period of time. And then there's the strategic approach. Not every conflict needs to be resolved immediately or in the same way. If you are, let's say you come in, and you found a conflict, and Carrie and I could tell you thousands of stories about conflicts.
Yes.
Um, we're
We
probably
had a lot to learn, especially in the
yeah,
beginning.
we're not gonna go into those here, but it doesn't. When you come into a conflict with a hot head, your emotions are leading the charge. Okay, and we already established that's never a good idea. So if you need time to like cool off, think about it. There is nothing wrong with saying, you know what, I am not in a space right here, right now, that I can talk about this. Can we
Mhm.
revisit this when I've had time to think about it, calm down, listen to your side of the things, right? Like you never want to go in like a bull in a china cabinet. You're not going to get anywhere. Immediately people are going to fight back. That's how it's going to be, right? So you don't always have to resolve it right now, right now. Right? So
Right
evaluate.
now, right now.
Yeah, not right now, right? So evaluate the impact and potential outcomes before taking action. If you're in an emotional space, just be honest. Listen, I'm emotional about this. I need some time to just be with my own thoughts, my own feelings, and get a handle. I don't want to come into this deal with, my emotions. So, and then you foster a positive environment. Encourage a culture of open communication and mutual respect. I always told my team, still to this day, the teams we work with, that, you know what, if you have something to share, I'm here and I'm open. The door's open and I have mutual respect for how you feel and how they feel and how we all feel together, right? And this helps address the conflicts constructively and maintains a positive team dynamic. And this isn't just for network marketing. This can be for, your family, it can be for extended family, this can be for, brick and mortar business, whatever. But these are the things that you're going to have to learn, and then empower your team, equip the team with the skills and confidence to handle conflicts on their own. It's part of you being a leader that leads leaders, right? Is to be able to help them handle conflicts on their own, which can lead to more resilient and self-sufficient team. You don't want to be, I promise you don't want to be the person that everyone goes to for their conflicts. You just don't. You need to build leaders inside of leaders so that they're handling their own. And that's the beauty of network marketing, is that once you build those leaders, you're dealing with the leaders, those leaders deal with their leaders, and those leaders deal with their leaders. That's how it works. Okay. So if you'd like to learn how to attract perfect prospects and avoid all of the stuff we hate about network marketing, all the spammy, weird stuff, and learn stuff like this, grow in your leadership, do all the things, click the link in the comments and grab our social recruiting secrets. And it's an incredible course. It will open your eyes to so many things on how to build your business using social media automation and influence marketing. And then don't forget to join our free online community with over 30,000 network marketers just like you to discover the secrets to grow your business using social media automation and influence marketing. You can find that link in the description below, and we'll see you over there. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you, and we'll see you on the next episode.
See ya.